Hey everyone, so are you ready to take to the skies in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 without actually breaking your bank? In this video I'll be showing you a short flight that proves you don't need to spend on RTX 4090 to enjoy smooth and immersive performance. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Let's just dive in. Okay guys, so we are sitting here in London Heathrow. And as I said in my intro, I'll reveal everything at the end, so make sure you'll stick around because you definitely want to see this one. We are here in Cessna 172, default Cessna by Asobo. Yes, I know, I'm aware it is Cessna, so we have to take into consideration that we're not testing it with Airbus or maybe Phoenix Airbuses, but I'll definitely make one of the following video about that. If you look up here on the left hand side, left top corner, we can see the frames counter. And let's see what we can achieve with the sim settings I currently have active and also with my hardware. Let's take off, we just have to fix the flaps. All right, there we go. So again, the FPS counter is located right here on the top left corner. We're still about 80s, 90s. Okay. So this is the Heathrow by Inabuilds, by the way. It's a third-party airport, pretty detailed. As we all know, this airport in MSFS20 was one of the most demanding ones, along with the JFK. We're not gonna be judging here my piloting skills. So we are around 109, 111 frames per second. As you can see also we have a live weather on, so it's pretty cloudy. We are still sitting in high 90s, 100s over here if we take a look. So I have a feeling that after the latest patch, the sim is getting better and better in my personal opinion. They still have to do something about the default traffic because it's still kind of messy. I haven't tried to install the FSLTL yet. I found few videos which suggested to uninstall and reinstall within the fly-by-wire installation manager and make sure to install it into community folder of MSFS2024. Lots of people are reporting that it's working, so I'm gonna give it a try later on. And I can give you a little bit of hint. No, I'm not owning RTX 4090. I do have a NVIDIA GeForce card, but not 4090. Okay, let's just make that clear straight away. So I'll slow down a bit. I think we can start some turns. We're still close to, well, we are sitting at, what is it, 100 frames per second. Again, amazing. Considering that we are getting closer to the Inabuilds Heathrow Airport with traffic on, with the live weather on. Well, this is pretty impressive, as I said. I'm definitely myself very happy with the performance. I can't fault it at the moment. I wish I have selected some no winds, no clouds, clear day without any winds at all, because this is just definitely hard. So 97 frames per second, 90, 97, 95, kind of jumps around 90s. Okay guys, we're not here to judge my horrible landing skills. The point was just to take off, make a quick circle and land. Excuse my poor landing skills by talking about bad airplane, definitely not. That is also bad piloting. Alright, so let's just stop somewhere here. So, I am playing on 2K monitor, 2K gaming monitor in full screen resolution. I don't have a HDR on. I just play without HDR. Even though this monitor does support it, I play without. So as you can see, 2K resolution. An important thing to mention, I like to play on TAA. Yes, I am aware of DLSS, and I can take full potential, well, because I do have RTX 4080. So my card is RTX 4080 Super WindForce. It's not 4090, it's 4080. Okay, so 2K resolution on TAA. Again, I'm repeating TAA, not DLSS. The reason being, I find DLSS a bit blurry or not as sharp as TAA. In my opinion, the anti-aliasing TAA is much better than DLSS. So that's the first thing. Render scaling on 100. AMD fidelity, this is by default on 100. VSync, I have it off. Low latency NVIDIA reflex, I have it on, and frame rate limit, I have it on 100% monitor refresh rate. Now, if we click on global render quality, and we will check more details. So terrain level of detail, I don't go over 100, I keep it on 100. Off-screen terrain pre-caching, I have it on ultra. Buildings, high. Trees high, plants high, rocks high, grass high. In my opinion, there is very minimal difference between high and ultra on these. Again, I have it on high. Objects level of detail, I keep it on 100 as well. I know loads of people are trying to play with it, with these particular settings and also these settings, but the higher you go on these two, you definitely are losing some performance there. Now clouds, definitely I keep it on ultra, at least I always keep it on ultra. Texture resolution, high. Anisotropic filtering, 16 times. Texture supersampling, 6x6. Water waves, high. Ray trace shadows are ticked on. Shadow maps, 1536. Terrain shadows, 512. Contact shadows, high. Windshield effects, high. Ambient occlusion, high. Cube map reflections, 256. Ray marched reflections, high. Light shafts, I have it on high. Depth of field, I keep it on medium. Motion blur, I don't like that effect particularly, so that's why I keep it on low. Glass cockpit refresh rate, medium. Characters quality, high. Traffic airport quality, high. Air traffic, high. Road traffic, high. Sea traffic, ultra. Fauna, high. So this is the extended settings. So as you can see, TAA, high/ultra settings, 2K resolution on my 2K monitor. And you have seen the frames we were getting. Yes, again, many of you may say, okay, but you haven't tested it with Phoenix in JFK, I don't know what. Yes, I didn't, and I will, and that will be one of the next videos. And even though I haven't, I am pretty sure, I am pretty sure using Cessna in such airport within the proximity of Heathrow Airport by any builds with live weather on and getting such results are pretty impressive. And the final questions of this video, you might be asking at the moment, so what is my PC specification? Well, I can show you for sure. Let's just save it and go back. So my CPU is Intel Core i7 13700K. Any other games or software I'm using, such as editing, or even the few games I'm also playing here and there, are running extremely well. I don't have any issues with this CPU. I don't have it overclocked. I never touch overclocking. I keep it on default. Okay, my graphics card is, which you will be able to see over here, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 Super. Okay, so it has 16 gigs of VRAM, and again, pretty happy with this card. And that was one of the main points which I mentioned in the beginning of the video. You do not need to necessarily spend on RTX 4090. By the way, I didn't mention my memory. I have a 32 gigabytes of DDR5 6000 megahertz Corsair 2 sticks in my system. I have one SSD dedicated directly to simulators, so I do not have my simulator installed on the same drive as my Windows. This is something which might help you to get faster loading times and better performance, maybe by not much. I wouldn't say it's by much, but it's always a good idea to have it on separate drives. Okay guys, that was it for today. If you enjoyed my content, if you liked this video, make sure you leave the like. Make sure you leave some comments if you want to ask any questions. I'll be happy to answer. And for those of you who didn't subscribe to my channel and you do find my content interesting, consider that subscribing. It definitely does help plant my channel. And I'll be coming back soon with another video. And if you have some suggestions or ideas what I can cover in next video, please do not hesitate to drop me a comment. And again, I'll do my best to answer all the comments. And I really appreciate all of your support, all my current subscribers. And until the next time, bye guys, take care.